All right, Cancers, hello. Welcome to my channel, Lucy de Antigua Tarot, and my name is Lucy, and I am here to do your tarot reading for the month of April. Welcome to spring, and I have been doing a 3-card spread for the last 4 months, but in April I am starting to do the cross, which is a 5-card spread with 5 positions. Okay, so it's position 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and in your first position you do have the 5 of Swords, and then to the right on the second position you have the Page of Pentacles. Position 3, over to the left, you have the Temperance. Position 4, crowning, you have the Ace of Cups. And then position 5, at the base, you have the Devil. So let's take a look at the cards at your reading for the month of April 2017. And in the position 1, with your, there's a lot of traffic around here, even though it's already, I'm in Guatemala, in Antigua, and it's already almost 10 o'clock, and there's still some traffic going. Anyway, in your first position you have the 5 of Swords, and this is reflecting your situation at this moment, Cancers. And the 5 of Swords is all about acceptance. I think that would be like the key word here. The card 5 of Swords indicates the ending of a struggle that has been taking place in your life, perhaps, Cancers. And what the card is saying is that by letting go of the past and allowing yourself to move in a new direction, a sense of empowerment will follow. So you are now ready to make positive changes in your life, Cancers. This is a time when you need to center yourself and nurture yourself, okay, in order to recover from inner wounds or painful past situations, and that is the 5 of Swords. Now, I like what this message tells me about this card. It is saying that the sun has now set on the old and obsolete, and that it is time to rest and watch the sunrise that announces the dawn of a new experience, Cancers. That is so poetic. It's quite beautiful. Your own inner light shines through you and provides you with the protection that you need. Awesome, absolutely awesome message. And it is at your center. It's in the number 1 position, which is the situation at this moment for you, okay? Now this position and this card does have a reflection question or an idea to reflect upon in regards to what this card is telling you, Cancers. And it's basically asking you that if are you now ready to accept your situation and to let go of the past. And that is what you need to reflect on for the month of April with this card, Cancers. Now, in your number 2 position, you have the Page of Pentacles. And the number 2 position is all about the influences leading you to this moment here of the Page of Pentacles. And with this transition, and the page is facing your 5 of Swords. All right, and this Page of Pentacles indicates overcoming obstacles from your past. Again, talking about the past, Cancers. Now you feel grounded and centered, of course, because it is the Pentacle and it is the Page, and the Pentacle is all about the earth and being grounded with it. So this grounding and this feeling of being centered is going to give you a sense of wholeness. And the Pentacle does represent that sacred space and of being whole. It is a circle. You do not want to compromise your needs and your goals anymore. This page is revealing to you that now you are able to see the humor in your circumstances. You probably might be feeling a little bit of a lighter mood once you start letting go of these things that are no longer of need for you or of consequence. And this is a good time with this page. It's telling you that it is a good time to take an honest and direct approach. And remember to take pleasure in what is going on around you. Your absolute sense of what is right is going to lead you to your goals, Cancers. So go with the flow and try not to push events before they are ready to move forward. By being patient and making the necessary preparations, you can fulfill your desires. And that's what that card is telling you. And it is all about the position number 2. Again, influences leading you to this moment. So perhaps, maybe somebody's come into your life and they're making you a little bit more aware of certain things that you need to let go, or maybe you are just coming on your own to this awareness, which happens. Maybe you're at a point in time where it just needed to happen, and it is happening right now for you. Okay. Now, the reflective aspect of this card is asking you that if you are aware of your strength, are you willing to embrace it? Okay? To embrace that strength. Be aware of it and then embrace it, because you are strong, Cancers. Very, very strong. Now, coming into the 3rd position, you have the Temperance. And it's just an amazing card that you would be getting in your 3rd position, considering that you have the 5 and the Page and the messages that these 2 cards are giving you. You're getting this wonderful promise in your 3rd position, which is the 3, balance. Okay, it's a magical number, and it means that this position here, this 3rd position, is all about the direction you are moving towards, or you are moving into, and you're getting the Temperance. And it's a really amazing card, and it's indicating that there is a need for you to explore different dimensions of your inner self, and to discover what you feel is important to you. You're not going to let anybody sway you from what you need to do and what you want to do. But it is also important to discover what you feel is important to you, and that's what the Temperance is telling you. The focus of this card is moderation and balance. the ability to experience and explore the state of equilibrium, okay, that results from the knowledge that you are a many-faceted being, as we all are, and can develop any aspect of yourself that you wish. It's just a matter of willing it and focusing. Beautiful, beautiful card. At the same time, you should avoid extremes. It is the Temperance. It's all about balance. It is in the third position. This is the direction you are moving into. It's also important to resist the temptation to deviate suddenly from one course of action or one way of thinking to enter another different situation or a different stream of thought, hastily. Temperance reminds us that changes are taking place within you, so give these changes time to make them felt within you. Amazing message. That is an amazing card. Also, the Temperance card reminds you that an alchemical process is taking place deep inside you, which will give rise to new realizations and creative energies. So you might be asking yourself what an alchemical process is. And obviously we're talking about alchemy. And we can trace the whole idea of alchemy to the Egyptian civilization, where it emerged as a practicing art and science and an expression of the Egyptian religion. The god of mathematics and science, the Egyptian god Thoth, became the inspirational source for the Hellenistic figure of Hermes. And actually, he's got a very long, very difficult last name to pronounce. Hermes Trismegistus. And he became the model of the medieval Mercurius. The Greeks also learned their alchemy in the 4th century BC. Several Greek philosophers, scientists, and mystics were initiated into the ancient Egyptian mysteries at this time. The alchemists of the Middle Ages learned their art from the Arabs in Spain and southern Italy, who in turn had adopted it from the Greeks. Thus, it was that by the 12th and 13th centuries, alchemy had already appeared in Western Europe via Sicily and Spain. Typical places of study were at the universities of Palermo, Toledo, Barcelona, and Segovia. So anyway, alchemy is best known for its belief that lead can be transmuted into gold. However, this transmutation of non-precious metals into gold is simply a metaphor for the soul being freed from a dead, latent state of mind to that of realizing its own nature of pure light, derived from pure spirit. So there you have it. You have the Temperance. So, and this is what you're coming into. And the question to reflect on here with this card, it's asking you, in what area of your life is there a need for balance and moderation at this time? Now that's that definitely takes some thought. Balance and moderation, what areas? Okay, and that is your 3rd position card. Your 4th position card, you have the Ace of Cups. And the 4th position is all about how the people that are around you, or your partner, or your family, or people you work with, how they see you and what they think about you. And you have the Ace of Cups, Cancers. And the Ace of Cups represents pure love, which flows into every aspect of your existence. It suggests the ability to truly give and receive with no thought of any possibility that the energy could dwindle, and brings the awareness that love is infinite and eternal and can only grow through the experience of it. So, Cancers, you are learning to understand that love cannot be portioned out like a piece of pie. It is freely available to all, and the more you give, the more you will receive. That is what that card is saying. The Ace of Cups. And it is crowning your reading, and it is how people see you. And the card is also telling you that it is time to tap into this great wellspring of life, to feel its power and magnificence deep within yourself. Hence the cup overflowing with water, right? That emotional state of life and being. And it's also saying to express this deep magnificence of yourself, to express that as best as you can to those around you. You know, love is freely available to you right now. A tide of bliss awaits you. Wow, that's really amazing. This is a really awesome card. A feeling of total connection with those around you. All you need to do is go with the flow, Cancers. Accept it and give thanks for it. Just go with it. Be grateful for it, you know, and accept it. Great advice. Now, with this position 4 card, which is, you know, how people see you and how they think about you and how they feel about you, etc. And with all the messages that this card has to offer you, the reflective question here is, how can you express your feelings in an unconditional way without expectations, you know? Very big lesson to learn. It's really awesome, Cancers. Finally, in your position 5, which is at the bottom of your reading or your spread, you do have the Devil. And it's interesting because the position 5 is how you see and feel about those people that are around you. Okay, so these are like how they see you, and this is how you see them. Or it could be like if it's a partner or a intimate relationship, someone that you're having someone with, you know, it's how they will see you and how you see them, you know, and that's what that means. And you're getting the Devil. Okay, and the Devil card indicates a need to face your fears in order to conquer them, Cancers. Another aspect of this card is temptation, making making you question whether if you are strong enough to resist it. However, this card serves as a reminder that the temptations and fears are illusory. They're an illusion. And it provokes you to think about what you truly want or need in your life. This card is provoking you to. Again, that seems to be a common theme here right now for you guys, Cancers. What you truly want or need in your life. And that seems to be an occurring theme for a lot of readings this month. Now, this card is revealing that in the face of fear, desire, and obsession, that you may be held back. So it says to remain true to yourself, Cancers. Remain true to yourself and to your qualities. These negative influences may take the forms of an attraction to someone who is not suitable or positively compatible. Perhaps one based on sexual elements only. There could be a feeling of depression or a feeling bound by a person or situation, compelled to stay. So it's saying to put aside purely material considerations at this time. Put aside purely material considerations at this time. Because now is the time to realize that you have the power to change your present circumstances through an act of will. There's the will. Yes, you can will it. The Devil card then has links with the pagan nature god, Pan. His energy is beautiful, bawdy, lustful, mischievous. And, the word panic stems from his name. And, panic is the feeling of losing control because the ecstasy generated by his energetic presence can be too much to assimilate. So there might be some of that energy hanging around you right now, the Pan energy. So the Devil card also is a reminder to not take yourself too seriously, to allow yourself to have some fun, but also keep in mind what you really want to attract in your life. Okay, so maybe you're feeling that some people that are around you are just keep bringing in this energy, perhaps. Okay, now this card is all about reflecting on what area in your life are you limiting yourself. In what areas of your life are you limiting yourselves, Cancers? All right, Cancers, that is your reading for the month of April. I hope you liked it. Thank you for visiting. It's always a pleasure for me to have the opportunity to do these readings for you guys. I wish you guys a great month of April, and I will see you in May. Take care. Bye-bye.